First grade friends, it's Mrs. Hannah over here. I'm ready for our writing lesson. This is the next step in our writing process of telling a story. This is an oral story, and it's also known as a narrative. A narrative is a story about yourself, something that's happened to you or something that you've experienced. So, as you know, I'm writing about the time that I rode in the creek with my dad. Actually, it was with my whole family. And so we went through the process of brainstorming ideas, choosing a topic, putting some steps in order, and now we're writing our sentences for our story. So I want to show you this chart right here. This is our steps for writing anchor chart. We did the pre-write, we chose our topic, we planned it out. We made a draft. That's what you see right here. We wrote our ideas out. We have our pictures. So we have our pictures. Let's see. Oh, there's my pictures that I drew to go along with my story. And then we can add some details. So I've added a few details as I have written my story. And so today we're at number 3 and number 4. We're going to do both of these today. We're going to revise and edit our paper. Okay, so before we revise and before we edit, I want to read my paper to you so that you can hear my story. Here it goes. First, I helped my dad put the bikes in his truck. Next, I helped unload all the bikes. Then, we rode really fast through the creek. Last, we jumped off our bike and splashed and swam in the creek. There's my story. So my next step is, after I've written my story, is I need to revise my story. So I need to go back and look at my story again and read over it. And when I revise, I can add sentences and words. I can delete words and phrases. I can even move sentences to make the best order. So if my order didn't work, or if I messed up my order, I would do this and I would change it during my revising stage. So I'm going to show you another chart. This chart says revise your work, and it's just what we talked about. We can add sentences or details you need to make your story more interesting. You can remove sentences or details you don't need. You could also move words or sentences to organize it better, or you can change words around in sentences or even sentences around. This is what you do when you revise. So we want to make it better. We want to make our story better. So looking at my story, is there anything I could add, a detail that I might add to my story to make it more interesting to the readers? I'm going to read it again. First, I helped my dad put the bikes in his truck. Okay, you know what? It wasn't just me. It was my brothers. It was me and my brothers. What if I did this? I'm going to include my brothers in my story. That's a detail that I can add. I'm going to use a different color pen so that I can see the things that I'm adding. You could do this too. You could use a different color pencil or a pen to add some details. So I'm going to say, instead of saying I'm going to take that out. I'm going to just cross it out. I'm going to say, first, my brothers and I helped my dad put the bikes in his truck. Okay, so I'm adding a detail. I'm adding some characters to my story. Okay, next I helped unload all the bikes. Well, it wasn't just me again. Oh, and that's a lowercase I. That would be under the editing. What if I said, instead of saying next my brothers and I could say we, because it's me and my brothers. So I'm going to take out I again, and I'm going to put we. So next, we helped unload all the bikes. What if I put they were really heavy, to add another detail? Because getting the bikes out of a truck, it's pretty hard work, and sometimes they're really heavy. I remember them being really heavy as we were trying to unload all the bikes. So I'm going to say next we helped unload all the bikes. They were, what if I'm going to squeeze it in. They were very heavy with a period. So I'm adding some more detail through my story, okay? Then we rode really fast through the creek. We really did. And you know what happened when we did that? We made the biggest splashes because we were going so fast. I wonder if I could add the word splash in there. Then we rode really fast through the creek, maybe even just over here, and just put splash. Okay. Then I have another idea. Then we rode really fast through the creek. Splash. What if I put my splash? I'm going to move this word to organize this better. This sound word would sound so much better before the sentence because it makes my readers think, what does that splash mean? It gets them interested. So I'm going to say splash before I say this sentence. So I'm going to say splash. Then we rode really fast through the creek. Ooh, I like that a lot better. Okay, last sentence. Last, we jumped off our bike and splashed and swam in the creek. Well, it's more than just one bike. I need to add an S to that bike. I'm going to add an S right there. Last, we jumped off our bikes and splashed and swam in the creek. Oh, I love my story already. I've added some things. I've taken away a few things. I've even moved around a couple of words so that it would make it better. This is what it means to revise your work. Something that you can also do when you're in this stage of revising and editing is to edit. And when we edit, we're checking for capital letters. We're making sure that we have space between our words, check for end punctuation, and check for spelling. So I kind of did that a little bit as I was revising. I made sure, I noticed that this I was a lowercase I, and if I were to keep this here, I would make this an uppercase I because when I talk about myself as I, it's always capitalized. So I changed that word though to we because I was talking about my brothers and I. So I had to change that. I have space between my words. Now my writing looks a little bit messy, doesn't it? You know what? That's okay. This is your draft, and your draft is your first writing. We're going to write this all over again in our best handwriting. We're going to make sure that we put spaces between our words. We're going to make sure that we have ending punctuation and make sure that this story looks fantastic. That's going to be tomorrow's lesson. So you have your story ready. It's revised and it's edited. I made sure that there are punctuation marks at the end of my sentences. So now, tomorrow, I'm ready to write this over again in my best handwriting. And I'm going to publish, which is step number 5 when we're writing a story. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.